my day a bit late today. It's I think like about to turn 5 p.m. My eyes a little red. I don't know if you can see it pretty good. I gotta wash my face and get back to work. It's 6 p.m. and the sun is set. I usually don't like leaving the house when it's dark out or like that late. Because if you do it too many days in a row, at least if I do it too many days in a row, it starts to mess up my brain. But you know, it is what it is. We do what we gotta do. But I'm headed to the office. I gotta do a few tasks before I get to doing the meat and potatoes of editing Jabril's video. But this is LA traffic, by the way. This is this is not uncommon. I'm from San Diego, so this shit is new to me. But I think I've kind of normalized it at this point. But first stop, I am hopelessly addicted to these things. Look at what they did to my boy. No. Oh, rest in peace. We had fun together. So I also got an egg sausage sandwich from Starbucks. I listen, I'm not a frequent goer of Starbucks. I just discovered this drink the other day, and it's really good. And now that I go there, you know, why not see what else they got that might be good on the menu? You know, save some time, get some food. Let's see if this tastes good though. Well, it's not bad, but I think it's definitely lacking in flavor though. Like it seems like a very safe sandwich. Still red. Now, before I begin my main task, there's a couple of tasks. I think there's 4 tasks that I can see into the future that I need to complete. Small tasks. The first one is I must cut my disgusting nails, yo. Look at these nasty mandibles. Disgusting. So I've been plagued with having the genetics over my nails. They'll grow this length from a fresh cut in about like 7 to 9 days. They'll be this long. Terrible. It's disgusting. If there was a safe surgery I can do to just like ensure they never grow past that initial point, I would take it. Much better. Much better. Okay, so now for task 2 of 4. I pushed the Ultra Bouters update. Everyone go play Ultra Bouters right now. I don't care what you have to say. Go do it right now. It's available on iOS and Android. But anyways, in the leaderboards, there are some users that are starting to submit their scores. And you see that this tab right here is lowest frame. However, number 1 is the highest. That's same for fatigue. I have to reverse this order. It's that the lowest is number 1. It goes from lowest to highest. Pretty simple task, shouldn't take me more than a couple seconds. Famous last words. And the fix is now live. Really simply, for the 2 that are sorting by the lowest, it just shows the lowest score first. And this bar, I don't know what to do with this bar, but it uses the last in the as the max number for percentage. Pretty boring, but it's done. And so for task 3 out of 4, I am releasing chapter 2 of my manga series on the 16th. And I usually do about like 3 or 4 hours, give or take, a week on this project. So I'm about to do 1 hour right now, make a little more progress. It's almost done. I think I'm gonna do the Q&A for today. I haven't done that. And my time is officially up. I got 1 page completed. I have the outline for the next 2 pages done. I just gotta get in here. I can probably finish this in the next hour tomorrow. And now it's time for task 4-4, which is nothing. I only had 3 tasks. I padded it out with 1 extra just in case something came about, but I honestly don't have anything. So it's time to get to work. But before we do, I kind of want to pick up on the conversation I was having yesterday about time, if you don't mind. So something that I was really excited to try and get across, but I just forgot it for some reason, was not specifically, or shall I say, not generally time on like a general perception, but more specifically, it's like me in my life. So I've been doing this freelance, I don't know what to call it actually, self-employment. Let's call it self-employment. 10 years now. Wow, 10 years. I've been on a self-employment path, and I enjoy it. It's really hard. You're responsible for everything. But what makes it really difficult in regards to time is that people don't quite understand what it means to be self-employed. The number one thing I've had to battle for over the past 10 years is this concept of like, oh, you work for yourself, therefore you have all these free hours to do whatever you want. Why are you not doing this thing? You have all these hours. Why can't you insert thing here that's related to time? And at this point, I don't think it's possible to explain that to someone who hasn't worked for themselves before, that it's not just as simple as like, yeah, I work for myself, therefore I can take off 2 weeks to do anything that I want. It doesn't quite work like we're talking like a different echelon of success that I'm not there. And the reason why I bring all this up is because specifically my situation with the newborn baby and the intensive care unit. It's something I think about quite often. Because I am self-employed, I am expected to spend a good amount of hours. What's the word I'm looking for? dedicating to this chapter in my life. And I'm figuring out day by day. I'm still figuring it out. If I had a proper like 9 to 5 job, and I'm sure some of you in the comments probably can attest to this, I don't have that freedom, you know? Without it being approved by some higher up, like I can't just on a whim decide to go to the hospital 3 times a week for 3-4 hours every single day. You know, I like that freedom is gone. And what gets really tricky is that is what is expected of you as a self-employed person from friends and family, because you have the choice, or at least the perceived choice. But what's missing is that like all the hours that you don't work as a self-employed person is money you're not making. And it's like all the luxuries that you enjoy from that sort of lifestyle is on ice. If you don't spend enough time maintaining it, it's all on ice. Yeah, I could ramble on this for a while, but that's like the general gist of like probably the biggest issue in my life at this moment. That it's been fine up until this point because I can always just say no, fuck you, I'm doing what I want to do. But now it's like, I can't just say no, fuck my newborn baby who's in intensive care and needs me and my support, and my fiance and my family who needs me to, you know, be there. Like, I can't just say that. So like, this is the first time in my life where I've ever faced something this difficult before, but one step at a time. I'm figuring it out. And I have optimism that everything will end up a-okay. But for now, I'm getting back to work. All right, I think I'm done editing for the day. It's midnight 30, and I want to get some food before everything closes. So, and I'm a little sleepy too, so I think I'm gonna go head to bed. But I did get some editing work done. So, just a little bit on how the sausage is made over at Jabril's YouTube. What I like to do is before I make any video, or I guess like at the beginning of any video, I write the script, and then once I get the script like in a good enough place, I start to record the introduction for the video. And you can see here, this one's running at about like 2 minutes, 3 seconds. That's a little long. I usually like to hit the intro to be about 1.5 minutes. It's my philosophy. If it goes over 1.5 minutes, it's a bit too wordy, excuse me. I think the video should be already going by 1.5 minutes, and I'm at 2 minutes and 3 seconds, which means I'm probably going to go back maybe before bed tonight or sometime tomorrow to cut out 30 seconds somehow. Just get more to the point so we can get this story going. But yeah, this is the process. This is step 1. It's feeling pretty good for the most part. I think I just need to, you know, make it a little more concise with the intro. And then I usually film the intro proper and then just, you know, sit there replaying the intro over and over and over. Sometimes I'll send out to friends, get some thoughts, add music, see how that first 90 seconds is feeling. And then I'll continue on with the rest of the video. But for now, this is where I'm going to end it. We are officially on day 3. So I want your thoughts. Tell me, what do you think about this series so far? How do you think about the AI editor? Is it doing a good job? All notes and feedback is welcomed. But hey, 3 days in a row. Hey, that's good so far. Let's keep going. I'll see you guys tomorrow.